In this video, we're going to tell you 5 things we gave up to help us get out of debt. Keep watching. Hey, it's Cory.
And Erica.
And Zoey's down there chewing on Sophie.
Sophie's a chewable toy giraffe.
Yeah.
So let's get started with number 1, cable or satellite television. We were never really big TV watchers.
I watched it. I watched TV.
Or I wasn't, Erica was, but it always just seemed to be something that was on and that we had on all the time in the background. And we've come to find that we really like on-demand video a lot more, so we tend to now focus on YouTube and Netflix and things that we want to watch when we want to watch it. And it's also so much cheaper to own something like Netflix, or if you pay for YouTube Red, to own a Netflix, to have Netflix on a monthly subscription, or even YouTube Premium or YouTube Red on a monthly subscription, than it is to pay upwards of $100 for cable or satellite television, and including when we want to watch football and we pay for the NFL Sunday ticket, that's even more money that you can save. So cable and satellite television we got rid of immediately.
Number 2, clothing shopping. We were never shopaholics, but if we went out and I saw something, I bought it, didn't think twice about it. I mean, that goes for really any... Yeah. And that was one thing that I gave myself a goal for, especially the first year, is I wasn't going to buy any clothes. I didn't succeed. I did buy a couple things, but that was when I was in training at officer training school and I hadn't packed appropriately for what the weather was.
That was an easy one for her,
tougher one for me.
That was a tougher one for her and an easier one for me. I never bought clothes. I never really had to worry about it. 3, hobbies. So, as I mentioned before in some of our other videos, one of my hobbies was wanting to rebuild my motorcycle. We happened to start this debt-free journey around at the same time. So that was a really tough one to give up for me. Thanks, honey. And I also was in the middle of buying a new computer and putting one together and building it from scratch. That also was going to be a little bit costly and something that we really had to scale back and do over a long period of time instead of doing all at once. And so really break apart your stuff, and if you want to include that, like we said before, into your entertainment budget for the month, that's one way to kind of mitigate your things that you give up during your debt-free journey.
Number 4, my hair and nails done. I have been getting my hair done since I was... Hey!
That's Zoey laughing at you getting your hair done?
Been getting my hair done since I can remember. I want to say junior high school, and I got to the point where I was probably doing it every other month, and... Come here, Mom. Just kidding, you don't know how to do that. This was the longest. I went without getting my hair done for so long that I was actually able to see what my natural hair color was. That was a big one. That was $100-some every other month that we were able to throw towards that. And then getting my nails done. I love pedicures. I don't really get my hands done because we are in the military and there's certain stipulations that you have with the nail polish color that you can have on your finger, whatever. Getting pedicures, I gave up as well. Can easily just paint them at home. Yes, I love the feeling of them, but it's one thing that I chose to give up to help expedite our debt-free journey.
Yeah. So number 5. Now, some of the things that we've mentioned were really expensive monthly expenses. Getting your hair done can be upwards of $300 a month if you want to do that. But number 5 is just monthly subscriptions in general. So we had a few things that we were paying for on a monthly basis that just really didn't add any value to our lives. So one of those things was Sirius XM. We had an initial subscription. It came with the purchase of our vehicle, and we had it for a little while. But when we started having to pay for it, it was like $40-something a month, and it really was kind of insignificant if you think of $40 on a monthly basis. But that's just one thing of a bunch of little things that add up that can really save you guys money in the long haul.
Another thing that we were paying for on a monthly basis because we thought we needed it was credit report monitoring. We were paying $11 every month to get any updates to if like fraud or anything were to happen. So those are 5 things that we gave up to help free up money to put towards our debt. Some other things that you might consider are...
Maybe if you have a gym membership, you don't have to you really don't need the gym to be able to get in a good workout. There's plenty of other things that you can do at home or outside, or even if you have a park nearby that has a little bit of a workout thing set up for, you can skip the gym for a couple of years and still get a decent workout in. I mean, that's just one idea. If you guys are spending, you know, $50 or $100 on a gym membership, that's something you can easily cut out. It's cliche to say eating out is one thing to cut out, but it's so true. We just went out for sushi the other night and it cost us €40, and that
we barely got anything.
We barely got anything, and it was one meal. We could have easily spent that same amount of money at the grocery store for days worth of food, almost a week's worth of food, and it just doesn't really make sense while you're paying off debt. And the reason for that is just you're paying such a premium for eating out at a restaurant compared to the comparable food that you could buy in a grocery store. It's so much cheaper to buy food in the grocery store than it is to eat out.
What it comes down to is your priorities. What do you value? What adds value to your life? What do you want to spend money on? What can you cut out? Even if something does add value, but you need to cut it out, it's going to take you 18 months to pay off your debt. That's 18 months. What you'll find is that you're freeing up your time by getting rid of the negative things that don't really add value to your life, and now you can fill it with things that are cheaper or free that add value.
Right, so those are 5 things that we gave up during our debt-free journey. However you're budgeting your money is for you, as long as your long-term end goal is to pay off debt and do it as fast as you can.
If you have anything that you recommend giving up that other viewers might benefit from, leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have more videos that you want to see that's money related, throw that in the comment below and we'll be happy to make those for you guys. Thanks for watching.
See you in the next one.
Bye.